In this Python byte, let's have a look into while loop. So while loop is another type of loop other than for. So it cycles through a loop until a certain condition is met. So let's have condition. Let's say that condition is true. So while condition is true, print it's true. This would give us actually an infinite loop. So because the condition is never being checked or changed, is never being changed, and always is true because we've set it up true in the first line. So let's create a counter from 0, and at the end of the loop, our counter would change and it would increase. Now, another thing we will have to check is that let's change our condition if the counter is more than 10. So if counter is greater than 10, condition is going to be changed to false. So what this particular code will do now, it will enter the while loop. It will check if the condition is true. If it is true, it will start printing out it is true. Then it will change the counter, and finally, if the counter is greater than 10, it will change the condition to false, and it will finish out the program. That's at least the hope. So you can see that the while loop has been printed out probably 11 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. What is interesting, we can as well use break and continues in those. So break, what does break do? Break will simply get out of our loop. So it should give us exactly the same result. There is as well a continue, which means it goes to another one, to another cycle. So let's print out the counter. However, if the number is, if our counter is, let's say, divisible by 3, so if counter is 0, continue. So if our counter will be divisible by 3, we are going to continue. Continue means we are not moving on with the rest of this code, but we are going to jump from the continue back to another condition, check it, etc. So let's see this. Of course, it starts and it never changes. So what I did, I've created an infinite loop because of course our counter doesn't change, right? So let's change our counter at the very beginning. And you can see that it skipped 3, it skipped 6, it skipped 9, and it skipped 12. So this is kind of how the while loop works. So it has the continue, it has the break, and it's checking the condition when it begins the loop.